Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, yes, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another pre-game show, Montreal Canadiens. Today, they host the Washington Capitals at the Bell Center at 7 o'clock. Don't forget to join us tonight for another live stream play-by-play with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy. And don't go nowhere. Today, we have a lot of stats about the Montreal Canadiens and Washington, but also at the end, I'm going to give you more stats for the prospect Montreal Canadiens. It's fun stat, really analytic for the NHL. So stay until to the end of the video. But right now, don't go nowhere. And you know the drill right here. Click on the likes and tell us what you think about the game between the Capitals and the Canadiens tonight. What is your prediction of the game? Let's dive in right away, talking about all the stats, anything you need to know, the roster, the leader, everything. Let's dive in right now. First of all, the Montreal Canadiens are 8th and Atlantic Division. They are lost the last 4 games. They are only 2-7-1 the last 10 game. Both on the road and on the home, they are almost the same record, 10-22-4. The differential now is a minus 94. For the Washington Capitals, they're chasing right now the Pittsburgh Penguins. The last 10 games are 6-4-0. They lost the last game. They are 41-23-10, 4 in the Metropolitan Division. On the road, one of the best record in the NHL with 22-8-5. The differential is plus 33. The power play, Capitals does not perform well. Usually they have a better power play. They are 21. Montreal still at 31. The penalty kill, great for the Washington, 81.6. Montreal is at 74.8. The goals for good offensive overall for the Capitals, of course, with Ovechkin. 3.34, Montreal still at the bottom in NHL. The goal, again, 14 for the Washington. Montreal is now at the bottom at 3.80. Then the shot for Montreal, 29.5, Capitals, 31.3. And the face-off, pretty even, a little bit advantage, Montreal at 48.6. The leader, of course, Suzuki, 56.19 goal. Allen still have at 9W. Petrie is at 22.10 TOI. For the Capitals, Washington, all about the captain, the number 8, Alexander Ovechkin, chasing now the record of Wayne Gretzky, is 85 points with 46 goals. Samsonov has the most W with 22. Carlson, the defenseman, number 74, has right now 23-46. Shopping up what you need to know. Montembeault should be again Vanecek. I make a mistake right now for the New York Islanders about the record. The game is going to be the last 5 games. Montreal is at 1-4-0. They are at differential a minus 7 at that moment. The power play only 1-12, a little bit better on PK. Honestly, they are right now the PKs are over 90% at 1-12. You already know about Allen. We know Allen is out for the rest of the season. The last 5 games, Ski still at 5 points. Caulfield 2 goals. Ski at 4 assists. Gallagher still at plus 6. The strategy against Washington, slow the game. Why, coach? Because the Montreal play back-to-back game, and not, I'm sure they will be tired. But what you do against this, you slow the game. For me also is to be sure the cap control is great on the defensive zone. And the player to watch for the Washington is honestly Ovechkin, Kushnikov, and Wilson now, and John Carlson. Of course, we forgot Ushi. That's someone we cannot forget with Anthony Manta. The last 10 game Montreal is 2-7-1. The differential is minus 17, guys. Unbelievable. The power play does not go nowhere. 2-26. PK a little bit better, but still struggle at 7.39 in the last 10 game. Game number 76 for the Montreal Canadiens. It's a Saturday, and you know what is Saturday? What's going on? What you talk about, coach? The Saturday, guys, it's difficult. Very difficult to know the roster. It's always decided before the game. So right now we don't know. We expect Montembeault between the pie. We know Carey Price returned with Montreal yesterday, and he played last night. Back-to-back game for Montreal. This year, they never win a back-to-back game, unfortunately. So I don't expect too much for, again, the Washington Capitals. And one thing they have to do as a coach, you want to ask your players, slow the game. How you do that? You ask your goaltender, make a laugh offside or stop the game all the time. Going to ask some time to the players, worst case, just create an offside over there. Just slow the game. Just keep the tempo of the game a little bit slower, so we be sure we recover. Short shift. That's another thing you have to do on the back-to-back game. So we'll be interested how they go to react Montreal again to Washington tonight. Played 60 minutes. Martin Saint-Louis was very happy about the performance yesterday. Montreal again, the Islanders. Whatsoever, they lose 3-0. Zorokin was unbelievable. They shot 44 shots versus 23, I believe, or 21. So Montreal dominate because the effort of 60 minutes was there. Can you do this? Again, with Capitals, Washington, we see. The problem with Montreal Canadiens yesterday, they shot 89 times direction to the net. Unfortunately, half of them never reached the net. And that's the problem with Montreal yesterday, not opportunist to capitalize, take the lead, at least 1-0. Better preparation. Listen, this is the end of the season. This is what, 7 games to go right now? Motivation. Let's prepare, finish strong the year, make some evaluation who you are, how we can keep you in the team. That's all about right now. One thing, I'll be honest with you right now, I'm really disappointed, is Mike Hoffman. I believe right now is 0 goal in the last 19 games. Unbelievable. They need support of not only Ski and Caulfield. Right now, Caulfield Ski struggle a little bit. We assume Ski maybe play with an injury. But again, we need more for Hoffman. Capitals fight for the 3rd spot. Right now, we have a big news for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They lost the goaltender number 1, Jerry, weeks to weeks with a groin, we believe. So it will be really, it's a really bad news for the Pittsburgh Capitals. Washington as maybe take advantage of that injury to catch the Pittsburgh for the third position. It'll be interesting if the Capitals can do that. This is a great game tonight to capitalize, to play again a lower team right now in NHL and to get 2 extra point for them. Ovechkin, 46 goal, 2 high over 20 minutes. The guy is the machine. The guy is unbelievable. He's 36 years old. He keeps continues to play like he's 23. He has one of the best players with a passion inside of him. He enjoys. He's still like a 12 years old kid. Just love to skating, love to play hockey, and he show every single game. And it's the one reason why he has 46 goals. We know he's chasing Wayne Gretzky record. And he still played 20 minutes at his age. Unbelievable. I'm so impressed by Alex Ovechkin. Goalie problem for the Caps. That's something happening. Inconsistency of Samsonov or Vanecek. Both of them have some skill. Is the consistency of Samsonov. Samsonov should be at the same level like Chesterkin. He's never reached that level right now. And I don't know why. But the Capitals, if they want to go deep in the playoff, they need to be sure one of the two is going to have an amazing, great performance on the playoff. If not, this will be short term for them on the first round. Capitals win today 5-2, guys. I'll be honest with you. Montreal back-to-back game. I don't see how they can beat Washington. Washington right now, they play for the spot. It's just too much advantage for them. Let's dive in about the stat. I'm going to be quick about those stuff, information like that. The head-to-head team. Look about those information you need to learn about. Take a pause the video, check what you want to look about this. This is the offensive shooting between both teams, and this is the defensive goaltender. Compare all advantage you can see about the Washington Capitals, to be honest with you. This is the blade driving compare. Again, the Washington all over the Montreal Canadiens. But now for the rest of the video, pay attention to what I'm going to bring to you. I think you're going to like it. First of all, let's move on quickly about the roster. I took the roster for the last game. Again, big game decision. The last 3 games, Martin Saint-Louis play a little bit like a yo-yo. Put 2 new players, bring back out 2 players. Who will be interested in what he's going to do tonight. If they keep Schoenemann or bring Jordan Harris or Pitt Lake, something you have to follow up. We're going to tell you before the game start, honestly, for the roster. This is the roster for the Washington Guys, they're missing a couple of pieces of the puzzle for them. First of all, Orlov is not there as defenseman. MICHEL, the rookie, is not there also. It's very light, in my opinion. If you want to know my opinion about those line up for the Washington, I don't know. He missed a couple of pieces of puzzle. If they want to become, again, a team for win the Stanley Cup, I don't think so. They have that kind of lineup at that moment. This is right now their special team, honestly. About that. Two great stats right now. I don't want to go deep. I'm going to disappear. That will help me to see all the stats behind me. Take your time. I give you two new players today, but I want to Washington, Ovechkin and Carlson. Look, I love what I just love analytic stat for me. I will pass all my day to looking all about Sven stat. This is new stat I bring to you. I like to change a couple of stats. This is the which team attack the most often of the forecheck. So that's give you an idea of Florida. Ottawa was doing very well about, again, of the forecheck. You can take the list. Look, Colorado. Wow. Surprisingly, Colorado. Wow. Impressed. This is the which team attack the most often of the cycle. Now, Colorado is completely puck possession. The team was a good offensive. Look where they at on that moment, at that ranking for that part over there. Then the last one I want to mention is the rush. Most often of the rush, the Florida dominate in NHL with Colorado. Look, New Jersey, not a bad offensive, to be honest with you. They doing well for this season. Then the last two guys, all about the prospect of Montreal Canadiens. I think I did not talk a lot about. Some are prospect for Montreal. Some are on the NHL draft 2022 are going to coming now. So I'll give you an idea who they are, how they do it, how they performing right now. So take your time to stop by and to watching this information. Then finally, the last one is an accumulation of all the points for each one of them since the beginning of the season. Again, stop the video, watch this. That give you an idea who they are. And if you have any question you want to know, or you want to have some information about specific player, please email me. Guys, give complete another pregame show. I know it's a little bit longer. I'll give you more information today, and hopefully you enjoy it. Please, click on the likes and tell me your comments about this video, about also your prediction about the game finale. Yes, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, blessing day. I can't wait to see you for the next video with the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchie.